High-risk merchant accounts are most of the times subjected to a setup fee. The higher the risk associated with your industry, the higher the fees and charges for credit card processing. Various factors define the risk associated to your business, like industry, location, processing history, processing volumes, and clientele. For instance, stores that offer adult products are just as likely to be rated as high-risk enterprises as those who deal firearms. The same holds true for travel services, telemarketers, bail bonds businesses, online auctions, and dating websites. Businesses that are placed in the Terminated Merchant File, TMF, also sometimes called the match list, will also be considered high risk. Keeping in mind that the actual rates and fees you'll pay depend on a number of factors. High-risk businesses should expect credit card processing fees to start around 3.5% for an established business in a less risky high-risk category. From there, costs can rise to 10% or more, with the highest rates coming for those in the riskiest industries or businesses using offshore merchant service providers. Visa and MasterCard both publish lists of MCCs that they class as high risk. Visa requires registration for the high-risk MCCs noted above. Your processor will need to register you as a high-risk business before you can accept Visa cards. Visa charges the processor for registration, but the processor will pass that cost on to you. There may be a cost associated for a new company incorporation in the country where your processing bank is based or setting up a new bank account. Many times, the acquiring banks want collaterals or security deposits, which may be a percentage of your monthly or yearly processing volumes. That said, in some cases, a business can be extremely high risk. If you've been turned down by several high-risk processors and finally find one that will provide you with a merchant account, you'll have less room to negotiate and may have to pay a high setup fees. If that's the case, it can be beneficial to build up a solid processing history. Work to keep your chargebacks low, and then try to negotiate a fee again after several months. However, if you're operating in a super high-risk industry, you'll save yourself some time and aggravation by looking for a processor that can explicitly support your business type. iPayTotal caters to the need of high-risk businesses, helping them boost sales and generate revenues using specialized high-risk merchant account. Due to the added risk factor of high-volume sales, potential chargeback, and refunds involved, high-risk businesses have certain demands that need to be met with. iPayTotal, unlike many high-risk merchant account providers, is willing to provide such merchants with high-risk merchant accounts because we understand the risks involved. Please contact us at info@ipaytotal.com to know more.